Well, welcome back, loyal subjects of Funk, to this a brand new Let's Funking play, and I have decided to give Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth another twirl. So we got a couple of mods installed here. One of them sticks out like a sore thumb. Well, both of them do for me anyhow. The United Commonwealth of Nations version 7, something I've been dying to get for ages. I wish they included the UK in the official release, but we've got it now due to a mod. So United Commonwealth, which is exactly what I hope Britain will eventually achieve in real life once we get rid of the fucking EU. So there's that, and an AutoTrading classic, absolute what we want, and I'll show you a piece of that once we get in. So let's set up a game, and I shall choose myself the United Commonwealth Nations. Obviously Australia isn't included in the United Commonwealth Nations because it's become its own sort of it's still part of a Commonwealth technically, because I've played a game as Australia and it refers to itself as a part of a Commonwealth. So minus 25% reduction in unhealthiness generated by cities. That's probably due to our National Health Service. So we'll go next. We'll have a look. Aristocrats. Oh, Britain's a big one for the old class system, isn't it? It's also big on culture, but I think we're gonna have to go for aristocrats. And then, let's have a Uganda. Begin with 100. That's a crap one, that one. Reveal coasts on map. Wider area for choosing where to land first. City, interesting one. No technology is needed to see petroleum, geothermal and titanium resources. So it's either between tectonic scanner, which is quite a good one, or reveal coasts on map. You know what? As Britain is a maritime nation, I reckon it would be more accustomed to seeing the coasts. So I think we'll go for that one. Now let's have a look. Begin with an extra population. Begin with pioneering technology. Begin with a clinic building. Begin with a soldier unit. Begin with a worker unit. Machinery. I'm big on workers. Or perhaps we should go population. Oh dear. It's one of those two anyhow. I reckon we go worker. I think that'll be more beneficial because the population will rise with the better upgrades. Right, so so these are the world types. That one looks like the Terran, which is the one that rescan for planets. Oh, that's cool. Okay, landmass, advanced worlds. Let's have a Uganda here. Archipelago, no thank you. We'll go for a punishing cold world whose best lands are found along the coastlines and rivers. I like that one. And we shall hit the start button. Please. And we'll hit it. And look what it says. Our empire once spanned the globe, now it shall span the stars.
Hello, I am the Advanced Integration and Simulation Resource, or Advisor. I am equipped to introduce you to the basic systems that will guide your development on this new planet.
We'll go experienced
I can provide strategic
player.
advice based on situations you encounter.
Advice only, please. Oh Christ, this is an ugly map, isn't it? We don't have much to choose from here. So, what do we have? Well, we have a Faraxite to the north. We have lots of miasma about, and we have fibres, which are nice. That would be a very nice plus. If I'm thinking there, just simply because it's got a nice natural harbour with some algae, and eventually the borders will, pardon, expand to reach the Faraxite. Actually, this one might be the best. I'm gonna hit it on here, and that way it won't be next to the miasma as well. So we can see all the coasts in this. It's an interesting map. An interesting map. It seems to be just one continent mainly. Well, we have some islands down here. I think I'll be nicking those for our pursuits in the future. Explore, please. Obviously, worker on automatic. Good job we have some experience in this game, so we can just gonna have a quick look at my options a minute. Obviously we have some experience in this one, so we shall remember what to choose properly. Pioneering, some of the civs will already have this because they've already played. I mean, they've chose the upgrade that will give them the plus in having a free tech to start with. So we'll just go with that for now, Georgetown. And this shall end turn some more. Alien nest discovered. Oh yes, and now we really have to decide, well, what route are we going to take? Look at that, brand spanking blue borders, just like the British Empire. So, well, I think that in good old British style we'll probably go for purity or supremacy. Both will be good, but we'll leave harmony out of it this time, guys. Well, here we go. Who's here? Is that right now? Well, thank you. Georgetown has grown. Oh, it's took the I don't know, Georgetown, whatever. Oh, found an outpost. Right, so we need to research pioneering. And we'll just keep ending turn until that comes along. And once we've got pioneering, we could stick an outpost right there. Big throbbing outpost right next to some floatstone, some fruit, and some fibre. Fruit and fibre is the foundation of anybody's diet. Oh, we got some fruit there as well, I didn't see that earlier. So we'll keep ending turns. They're ending really fast at the moment because it is the early stages of the game. Obviously this is my second game. I actually lost the first one with Australia. Don't know what happened, it just popped up on screen saying you have been beaten. And it didn't give me the... Oh, hello. Thank you very much, sir. What have you been dropped out the sky to? What's this up here? Oh, I don't know where this guy is. Oh, there he is. Right, so we've got the Russians right next to us. That's fantastic. However, we have a nice peninsula here from which we can defend from. So we have a quest decision already. Right, contain outbreak, harmony, ignore. Haha. So there we go, we've already started on our path to supremacy. Classic, clinic. Always a good one, because we want to keep our health up. A lot of people have been saying our health's been an absolute bugger on this game. Here we go, got a quest decision. Engineering, ooh, engineer food crop. Haha. And that should give us a purity level, shouldn't it? Or at least it's, I think this is actually just deciding what sort of missions we're going to get. Build a biofuel plant in Georgetown and research pioneering of the current victories. Right, so this is how you find out who's winning and whatnot. This is good. Right, let's end turn. So obviously we want to get some of those victories under... Oh, nice snaky continents around here, by the way. Is this Brasilia? Right, let's pick a virtue. Wonder if Australia are going to be, or Australia are going to be one of the random civs on this one. Okay then, I'm going to go for science, simply because we haven't went for science in any of the other bonuses that we've had. So to balance things out and make it an even playing field, we will go for science. How's about them apples? That turn was very fast, wasn't it? It was done in seconds. So we'll have that in almost 2 turns, which... No! There isn't something landing here, is it good?
Come, Mr. Haban. The
Let's discuss.
Commonwealth welcomes you.
No. So they are a Commonwealth, but I suppose they're a Commonwealth between themselves. I don't know if they'll have any good relations or poor relations with the old country. Let's have a look in the quest update. Our relic has provoked an ideological spirit, which means we get a quest Odysseus. All relics free maintenance, +1 culture from relics. Absolutely doodly. Sod the maintenance, we can maybe another explorer. I like exploring. I'm going to get another explorer because I think one of the problems is with our... Oh, here we go. With our last game was that we didn't actually have... There's the French, a good old-time enemy of a Greater Britain. Yeah, the problem was in one of the last games is that we didn't do enough looking about. We didn't do enough searching for... or getting to know the world. And that limited us in terms of trade routes, because you can only trade with cities that you've found or discovered naturally. So that was the problem in our last game. Whenever we went to war, we obviously had our options knackered a bit. I had 30 science from finishing expeditions, eh? I think I'll go for that one. Get a plus in culture, so we can get ahead with the cultural bonuses. So obviously we're going to get pioneering now.
The universe is either in progress or in entropy.
Is that right?
We choose progress.
We chose progress, apparently. So we get the we should be getting the quest decision now. Oh no, we need to build a colonial list next. That's the second part of the expedition. Now this one here recommends us to get this, and you get a work barge. But it's also a cultural recommendation, so I think we'll go for that as well. And this shall end some more turn. Oh, here we go, look at that. The old classic sea dragon. I'm not a fan at all of the sea dragon. Every boat you put... I mean, you can't even match them until later in the game. Which is a bit annoying. Just a bit. A massive bit, actually. So yeah, we'll put another city there, and then I think we'll have to go north. I did choose this map because it said that like resources would be fairly sparse. Well, it never said that. It said it would be a cold planet. So I'm hoping that'll mean it'll be a sparse in resources planet. We'll have that little island down there as well. Might even rename some of the cities for this game, but we'll see. Oh yes, quest decision. Blood bank. Provide care for defence workers. Oh, +1 health for more clinics, please. Thank you very much. Explorer. Let's have a look here. Well, we'll just explore automatically, please. Oh, another quest decision. They're coming thick and fast at the moment, aren't they? Right, right, so this is choose a station. Several new ventures. They provide different services. 4 culture from Palatine. Alright, if we establish a trade route. And Hekima Station provides free food and 1 culture to any city that establishes a trade route. I'm going to go for culture again.
You have discovered a station. You can establish trade routes with stations to receive various supplies that your people...
Thank you, sir. First of all, though, we need to get that colonist. We promised. We can't even have a convoy yet because we don't have a depot. We'll get the colonist first. I think that's the best thing to do. Get that mission done. Get this city built as well, so we can get as much growth as possible on the go. And then we'll go for a worker, but we'll have to get that trade depot first. What are you doing? Just going round in circles, sir? Our other one's doing a lot of resource searching, and there is not a single alien inside so far. Actually, no, we did see some to the north here, I think. They didn't do much. Didn't bother us at all, even though we are going for supremacy. The sun shall never set on the British Empire. I suppose that's true, isn't it? If a country owned an entire planet, and it, maybe in this world of the future, planets are all over the spot, thick and fast. Earn extra culture equal to 30% of net positive. So look at that. Knowledge also is good for culture. I'm on +6 culture now. Fan dabby dozy. We've already got what's this here? Fibres, which are producing us a nice amount of. It's obviously not a resource. It's not even a luxury, I don't think. Do you know what? To make health better, they should actually have resources provide additional health, because I suppose it has really. Oh yes, look at that! All of them right next to Russia. How's about that? Take it hard.
What's ours is yours.
Yes, let us work together.
For a price.
And of course we should have good communications with Polystralia. Oh, yes. These lot are gonna get eaten hard. Oh, they've got a few units already. But we don't need any units yet. I think we should focus on getting the basic bonuses before we go for military units. Processing turn for aliens, eh? They must be really having a go. Oh, they are as well. A unit killed. There you go. See, this is why we got an additional explorer, because I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. I'd rather one have went round here, but that would require me actually controlling it on my own accord. Oh, here we go. You have researched.
The
Oh,
temple doors.
look who it isn't.
All planets possess inherent.
Right, let's get a new research. Let's have a look for something with a little bit of supremacy. Like genetics. Can't go wrong with genetics. Get that supremacy point. And if we have a quick Uganda at our victories. I haven't a clue what any of these mean. Ah, here we go. Right, so that one's asking me to discover a signal piece. This one's launch one satellite, this special satellite for that one. Domination is the standard on all major capital cities. Gonna give that one a miss. I mean, I suppose we could try it. The Promised Land. It's not in. These ones mustn't be open to having a look yet. Must be just the top two that are on the cards at the moment. Until we get a little bit further in this game. I'll just keep end and go for now until.
1 और 1 11 होते हैं.
Bollocks to you. Get over it. Where is she, by the way? If she's over the other side of the planet, then who cares? Ah, she's there. But we're friends with you know who. Oh, look at that. Georgeland is already up to 3 population. However, growth has stumped, it says. So we're not growing anymore. But maybe it doesn't grow while we build a colonist, like intrusive style. Growth is postponed. In the meantime. Look at that, we have 2 float stones there. 1 fruit. And then some fibre there. And if we can come around here and build a city, say around here, that is a perfect defensible position. Because there's just loads of canyons there, and if we ever went to war with Russia, they'd be bottlenecked into going down one specific path. But like I said, this is the prime candidate for the first research computing, it says. Build 1 colonist, that's coming up. Build 1 biofuel plant in Georgetown. So we'll do, after we've got genetics, we'll do exactly what it tells us to do. Station discovered, that must be the one that Russia's chose to build. Alright, so we're already here. Extra culture equal to 30% of net positive. We got that one. Each, what was actually the whole thing? Give us plus 10 culture in every city. Ooh. Let's get that one. And then we'll get the field research. Because this will give us a little bit of additional science. And I think genetics actually went up by one less turn to complete it. But there we go. One more turn, we get a colonist. And then we'll build that long-awaited trade depot. What's going on here? Found a 1 outpost. Yes. Coming up, sir. Trade post. And naturally we will trade with a Palatine. Now, like I said, we got the mod, the auto trade routes, and the way that works is you select. Well, actually, I don't even know how to actually access it, but I presume when we get a trade thing, it'll tell us 1 soldier unit. Thank you. Oh, that was our reward for completing that mission. We get a free soldier. Got some float stone there as well. There's obviously 2 more on the go. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably find out once we build our trade unit what the trade route is all about. Lovely stuff. Beagle. like the type of dog that you can get, a beagle.
You go to war.
Right, new technology. Let's click on the quests and victories, and we will see research computing, it said, and that's advising us to do the for purity. Oh, where is computing? That's a long way. That's gonna take a long turn, isn't it? Alright, okay, I see. Wait on. To research computing, we're gonna have to go through ecology or engineering. And I think we should go through ecology. Unless, if we have a Uganda on our missions again, one of our things was to build a biofuel plant. Now, what requires a biofuel plant? What will give us a biofuel plant, should we say? Maybe it'll be ecology. I doubt it. Oh, we'll have to find that out sometime. Can't be that hard. Oh well. We'll just go through ecology at the moment to get to the computing, which will obviously fulfill that task that we have. This needs to watch out, because if this bad boy comes out of nowhere and eats it, it'll be a game over. And finally, a trade convoy can be built. I am pleased that you've realised resisted targeting the alien life. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna attack them. Let's put it that way. The Russians are having a good blast at them. Hopefully, the Russians will choose supremacy, and we'll be laughing. Beagle is growing fast. Look at all of that. And if it gets the fibres as well, all those nuts and fibres, and all these bonuses from the river. Ooh, lovely. Oh, it's not going to grow fast in terms of population, though. It doesn't have any health on its first city. But swings and roundabouts. Ah, another virtue. Well, that was fast, wasn't it? We now have the first one done. Well, now we get 10% of culture in every city, even though we're still at only +6. But that's just the way it goes. Station discovered. Well, that's good. But we'll trade with our own station first of all, before we decide to do anything else. Another station discovered, eh? Haha, that must have been the station made by one of the other nations, and it'll have to travel very far to get to that. These stations are good, you know. I think we'll go for Palatine first. It's a tier 1. Quest update. Right, finally. Let's establish a trade route with Jimbumba. I remember Jimbumba from the last game of Civ that we played. And we will get another trade route, please. Quest decision. Resource will aid production. Ooh. Trade. I'm gonna go for trade, because we've went for a lot of things that have we had opportunities in the past to get rid of maintenance on buildings in quests, but we chose to get a further bonus from the buildings. So I think it's good every now and then to choose a bonus within energy to balance the books. Here we go. Destroy Church of Dawn's Light. Hostile takeover. Where's that one at? We could give that a blast, you know. We could give that a whirl. Build a biofuel plant and research computing. We could give that a go. Well, we'll build another station. I'll tell you what, we'll build another trade convoy.
Our engineering groups have discovered a new efficient
Construct orbital unit, that's another quest. Right, so I think we'll give destroying the Church of Dawn's Light a go. But probably in the next session we'll get another trade route, trade with Farbase 1. So we'll have 2 trade routes coming in, of good stuff coming in, and I think that'll do us just fine. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll pick this up hopefully in the next session. Things are going rather well so far, and I will catch you then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.